Welcome to this story. Take a moment and look around your room. You may have lights, a fan, a mobile phone, or even an air conditioner. Life feels easy and normal now, but it wasn't always like this in every place. Now imagine something different. Around 70 years ago, there was a place in the Arabian desert with nothing. No electricity, no running water, no roads, no cars. Just sand, camels, very hot weather, and people who still held on to hope. That place is now called Dubai. Today, it is full of gold shops, glass buildings, flying taxis, and big malls. It is a place where dreams come true. People from all over the world visit Dubai to shop, invest, and enjoy life. But how did this happen? How did a small desert village with no oil in the beginning become one of the richest and most modern cities in the world? Was it just luck? Was it only because of oil? No, it was more than that. It was strong vision. It was good leadership. It was people taking big risks. It was belief. Belief that even a dry desert can become a green, rich, and happy place. That belief changed everything. In this story, I will take you back in time. We will start from the very beginning, when people slept under trees. We'll move through the days when Dubai had no money and no pearl industry to the moment when it found oil. Then we'll go further to see how it became a global city, full of luxury hotels, fast cars, tall towers, and amazing technology. This is not just a history story. It is a story of great change and amazing success. And while you read or listen, you will also improve your English. So relax and enjoy. What you're about to hear is more than just a story. It will surprise you, and it may even inspire you to dream big. Let's begin. Before there were towers and malls, before the Burj Khalifa, and before oil, there was only sand. A lot of it. We go back to the early 1800s. Dubai was not a city. It was only a tiny fishing village. This small village sat next to the Persian Gulf. There was one natural thing that helped the people, the Dubai Creek. This creek was the reason some people lived there. It gave water and allowed boats to come and go. The people living there were simple but strong. Most of them belonged to the Bani Yas tribe. They didn't have much, but they were survivors. They worked hard and stayed together. They followed a man named Sheikh Maktoum bin Butti. In the year 1833, something important happened. Sheikh Maktoum, along with about 800 people from his tribe, moved from Abu Dhabi. They came to the Dubai Creek, hoping to build a better life. They wanted peace, trade, and freedom. This small group started building a new home near the creek. They used their hands, their ideas, and their hope. They had no machines or help from outside, but they believed they could make a future from nothing. That was the real beginning of Dubai. Life was very hard back then. The sun was very hot, and there was no air conditioning or even fans. Fresh water was hard to find. People had to dig deep or travel far for it. Most people lived in huts made from palm leaves. These huts were called arish. There were no hospitals or schools. If someone got sick, they had to wait and hope to get better. If it got too hot, people slept on rooftops. People moved from place to place on camels. There were no cars, no buses, and no bikes. For food, they mostly ate fish, dates, and camel milk. Sometimes they caught wild animals or traded with others for extra food. Even with all these challenges, the people didn't give up. They had very little, but they worked hard. They believed things could get better. They shared what they had and helped each other. Life was simple but they had strong hearts. There were no big shops or supermarkets. People went to small markets to trade goods. They used boats to catch fish or bring things from faraway places. The Dubai Creek was always the center of life. Without it, people couldn't survive. Religion was very important. People prayed together at small mosques. Families lived close to each other and helped each other every day. Children learned by watching their parents. There were no books, computers, or classrooms. This was how life began in Dubai. It started from nothing. But inside those people was something powerful, a dream that one day life could be better. That dream stayed alive, even when everything around them said it was not possible. That dream and the hard work behind it helped build what we now call Dubai, a land that started with sand and silence, but today shines with lights and speaks with pride. This is only the beginning of a great story. The people of early Dubai had a hard life. To get water, they had to dig deep wells or walk many miles. They lived in simple homes made of palm tree leaves called arish. There were no roads, schools, or hospitals. Camels were used for travel. They were slow but strong. For food, people ate fish from the sea, dates from palm trees, and drank camel milk. They didn't have much, but they made the best of what they had each day. So how did they survive with so little? Two things helped them stay alive. One was pearl diving, and the other was sea trade. These two things gave the people a way to earn money and feed their families. Before oil was found, pearls were the treasure of Dubai. Men would go into the sea for many months. They had no oxygen tanks. They held their breath and dove deep to collect oysters from the sea floor, hoping to find pearls. This work was very dangerous. Some divers never came back. But finding one good pearl could change a family's life. Pearls from Dubai were sold to India, Persia, and Europe. For a short time, this brought money and hope. But in the 1930s, something big changed everything. The Japanese made fake pearls that looked real but were cheap. People stopped buying real pearls. The pearl market crashed. Dubai's most important job was gone. Families became poor again. At the same time, the world was going through the Great Depression. There was no money, and jobs were lost everywhere. Dubai's economy fell. People had no income. Children stayed home. Schools were not built. Life became even more difficult. Women cooked over wood fires and brought water from far places. There were still no doctors, no electricity, no oil. The future looked dark. But one thing still gave people a hope. The Dubai Creek, it never dried up. It stayed strong. Dubai's leaders looked at the creek and got a new idea. If pearls could not help us, then maybe trade could. The creek connected Dubai to the sea, so they decided to turn it into a trading center for the world. Even though Dubai had very little, traders from India, Iran, Africa, and even Europe started stopping at the creek. Why? Because Dubai's leaders did something smart. They did not ask for high taxes. There were fewer rules. Doing business was easy. This simple idea changed everything. Slowly, the world started to notice Dubai. It became a place where people could buy and sell goods without trouble. More ships came. More deals were made. Trade became the new life for the people. In 1892, Dubai made an agreement with the British. The deal was simple. The British would protect Dubai, and in return, Dubai would not work with other world powers. This made the place safe from pirates and outside attacks. It was a small agreement, but a smart one. It helped Dubai grow without fear. Leaders in Dubai were thinking ahead. Even though they had little, they always planned for the future, not just for the present day. While trade was growing, a special man came into the picture. His name was Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum. He would later help build the modern Dubai we know today. But back then he was just a young man with dreams. Sheikh Rashid was born in 1912. He was not like others. When people talked about the hard life and problems, he stayed quiet. He would sit near the Dubai Creek, watching the ships come in and out, thinking about what Dubai could be. He believed in something different. He said, "Maybe we don't have oil, but we have good ideas. If we build a better future, the world will come to us." He started thinking of new ways to help Dubai rise and grow. By the 1940s, Dubai was still just a small trade town. It had no strong economy. The support from the British was becoming weaker. People still lived in palm leaf huts. There were no real roads, just paths made of sand. There were no cars, no air conditioning, and no factories. Life moved slowly, but Sheikh Rashid had a new plan. He said something powerful. "We will not wait for oil. We will make our own chances." This thinking gave people new hope. He did not sit and wait for help. Instead, he began to work. He believed in building for the future. He saw Dubai not as it was, but as what it could become. That belief was the beginning of a big change. This young leader had a different way of looking at problems. Where others saw difficulty, he saw opportunity. He thought that if they built roads, cleaned the creek, and welcomed traders, Dubai could become a center for the whole region. So even without oil, big money, or modern tools, Sheikh Rashid decided to act. His leadership would slowly help Dubai move from poverty to progress. His work showed that strong ideas and smart action could build something great from almost nothing. At a time when most people were waiting for luck, Sheikh Rashid chose action. That choice made all the difference. It was the first step on a long journey, from a desert village to a global city full of life and success. Sheikh Rashid wanted to make Dubai better. He knew that trade was important for the city's future. At that time, the Dubai Creek was becoming narrow and shallow. Big ships could no longer enter, and many traders started leaving the city. People said, "Leave the creek. We don't have the money to fix it." But Sheikh Rashid thought differently. He believed the creek was the heart of Dubai. If it worked well, trade would return, and the economy would grow again. He made a brave decision. He borrowed money from Kuwait to dredge the creek. This means they dug the bottom to make it deeper and wider. It was a big risk. If it failed, Dubai would owe a lot of money. But the plan worked. After the creek became deeper, big ships from India, Iran, and Africa returned. They could now dock in the center of Dubai. Trade increased, shops reopened, and merchants came back. The city started to come alive again. This one step saved Dubai's economy. It showed that strong decisions and belief in the future can change everything. After fixing the creek, Sheikh Rashid turned his focus to building the city's infrastructure like roads, schools, hospitals, and other basic services. He started building roads using local workers and simple machines. There were no modern tools, but the people worked hard. These roads helped connect different parts of the city and made travel and trade easier for everyone. Then Sheikh Rashid opened the first schools. He wanted boys to learn reading, writing, and numbers. He believed that education was the key to a better future. These small schools gave children hope and a chance to dream bigger. He also built Dubai's first proper hospital. Before this, many mothers and babies died from heat and sickness. There were no doctors or clean places for treatment. The new hospital saved lives and made people feel safer and cared for. Electricity poles were installed in some parts of Dubai. Now, homes and streets had light at night. He also brought clean water systems. People no longer had to walk long distances to fetch water. Life started to improve step by step. Foreign engineers were invited to help modernize the city. They brought new ideas and helped build better roads and systems. Sheikh Rashid was open to learning from others. He didn't wait for oil. He acted like Dubai was already rich. He always planned with the future in mind. While others waited for money, Sheikh Rashid worked with what he had. He believed, if we prepare the land, good things will come. His vision guided every decision he made for Dubai. Let's look at daily life during that time. Most people lived in houses made from palm leaves or mud bricks. These homes were simple. There were no fans or air conditioning. In summer, people slept on rooftops to stay cool. Men wore simple white robes called kandura. Women wore long black abayas. The clothes were made for the hot weather. There were no big shopping centers. People went to small markets and bought what they needed from local traders. Most people could not read or write. Children learned from their parents or elders. There were no proper schools or books. Learning was done through speaking, watching, and listening. Education was rare but highly respected when it became available. Water was collected in clay pots from deep wells. It was a long and tiring job. Every drop was important. People used water only for drinking, cooking, and washing. Clean water was not easy to find, and it had to be used carefully. Food was simple. People ate dried fish, camel milk, and dates. These were easy to store and always available. Sometimes families cooked rice or bread over open fires. There were no fridges or gas stoves. Everything was done by hand. Even with little, people shared what they had. Neighbors helped each other. Guests were always welcomed with coffee and dates. Life was hard, but people were kind. Their hearts were full of hope, even when their homes were empty. People moved from place to place by walking or riding camels. There were no cars or buses. Roads were just sand paths. Travel took a long time, but people still visited family, went to trade, or looked for work. The Dubai Creek was the center of life. It gave water and allowed boats to bring goods. It connected Dubai to the rest of the world. Without the creek, the city could not grow. It was the lifeline of the town. Sheikh Rashid saw this clearly. While others gave up, he made a bold choice. He saved the creek and gave Dubai a second chance. That one step opened the door to the future. It taught the people to believe in change. Dubai had no oil at that time. But Sheikh Rashid did not wait for it. He planned, built, and dreamed as if the city was already rich. That thinking changed Dubai forever. It turned a poor village into a rising city. This chapter of Dubai's story shows the power of belief and smart action. Even with no resources, no modern tools, and no money, the right vision can create miracles. Sheikh Rashid's choices planted the seeds for the Dubai we see today. In old Dubai, life was simple. People spent their time in mosques, markets, and majlis. In majlis, men sat on the floor, drank coffee, and discussed life. There were no phones or internet, but people talked and felt close to each other. Even with hard times, people were happy. They had little money, but they had strong hearts. They believed in their leader, Sheikh Rashid. He was building something greater, and people could see change coming. That gave them hope and courage to continue. Then in 1966, something big happened. Oil was finally found off the coast of Dubai, in a place called Fateh Oil Field. After years of waiting, this was a moment of joy. But the oil found was not a lot. Other emirates, especially Abu Dhabi, had much more oil. Some laughed at Dubai and said, "You only have a few drops. What will you do with it?" But Sheikh Rashid did not worry. He already had a plan in his mind. He did not use the oil money to buy gold or build palaces. Instead, he used it for the future. In 1967, he started building Port Rashid. It was a deep water port where big ships could come and unload goods. This new port made Dubai a global trade center. Traders and companies from around the world came to do business. Dubai became a shipping hub, connecting the East and West. The oil money had been used in a very smart way. Even before the oil, Sheikh Rashid had built the Maktoum Bridge in 1963. This was the first bridge over Dubai Creek. It connected the two sides of the city, Dera and Bur Dubai, and made life easier for the people living there. The bridge was more than just a road. It was a symbol of unity and growth. It helped bring people together and made trade and travel much easier. It showed how Sheikh Rashid always thought ahead and planned for progress. The airport was also improved. Dubai International Airport became larger and better. It brought tourists, workers, and business leaders from all over the world. More people meant more ideas, more money, and more chances to grow Dubai into a world city. Housing was another big focus. Sheikh Rashid started building modern houses for citizens. The old homes, made of mud and palm leaves, were replaced by concrete buildings. These homes were strong, cool, and safe for families to live in comfort. New schools were opened in different areas of the city. Education was no longer just for boys. Girls also started going to school. Sheikh Rashid believed in education for all. He wanted young people to be smart, skilled, and ready for the future. Hospitals were built too. These hospitals had clean rooms, trained doctors, and good care. Mothers could now give birth safely. Children could be treated for illness. Health care became part of everyday life. This helped people live longer and healthier lives. He also built more mosques for people to pray. Roads were made wider and cleaner. Everything he did had a purpose. He didn't waste money on fancy things. He used every coin to build something useful for the people of Dubai. Sheikh Rashid believed that people were more important than buildings. That is why he spent money on things that helped everyone. Schools, hospitals, clean water, and roads were the real treasures. These were the steps that helped Dubai rise. In 1971, something even more important happened. Britain had protected the Gulf for many years, but now it was leaving. The leaders of the Emirates knew they had to work together if they wanted to stay strong and safe. Sheikh Rashid of Dubai and Sheikh Zayed of Abu Dhabi had many secret meetings. They talked about peace and unity. They believed that if they stood together, they could build something great. They wanted a better life for their people. On December 2nd, 1971, something historic happened. 7 emirates joined together to form a new country, the United Arab Emirates. These were Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Al-Quwain, Fujairah, and later Ras Al Khaimah in 1972. Abu Dhabi became the capital of the new country. Dubai became the center of business, ideas, and innovation. Each emirate kept its own leader, but they worked under one flag, one president, and one dream for a better future. This partnership changed everything. Sheikh Zayed used Abu Dhabi's oil money to help develop the country. Sheikh Rashid worked on trade, tourism, and smart planning. Together, they helped the UAE grow strong and respected all around the world. Now Dubai was not alone. It was part of something bigger. The UAE became a symbol of unity, peace, and progress. The dream was no longer just Dubai's. It belonged to 7 emirates, building a better tomorrow side by side. Sheikh Rashid knew that Dubai must not depend only on oil. He wanted to prepare the city for the future. He focused on building a strong economy that would grow even after the oil was gone. This was a smart decision. Together with other leaders, Sheikh Rashid planned to connect cities through highways. He wanted all the emirates to share their resources and help each other grow. They also agreed to welcome the world and open the country for global business. This was the time when Dubai truly began to rise. Sheikh Rashid understood something important. Oil would not stay forever. So he started working on a big plan to build something strong that would last many years into the future. One of his biggest and boldest projects was the Jebel Ali port. It was started in the 1970s and built about 35 kilometers away from the main city. People said, "Why build a port in the desert? Ships won't come." But Sheikh Rashid had a vision. He said, "We are not building for today. We are building for the next 50 years." He believed that one day this port would help Dubai become one of the most important trade centers on earth. Soon, Jebel Ali Port became the largest man-made port in the world. It was not just a port, it was connected to a large industrial area where factories could work without paying high taxes. Goods could be sent all over the world. This project created thousands of jobs for workers. It brought in billions of dollars in trade. Big ships arrived full of goods. This port became the heart of Dubai's trade system and a strong base for future business and logistics. In 1985, another important step was taken. Sheikh Rashid's son, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, came forward with a new idea. He asked, "What if we let foreigners open businesses in Dubai without paying any tax?" This idea led to the creation of JAFZA, Jebel Ali Free Zone Authority. It was the first free trade zone in the UAE. Foreign companies could own 100% of their business. They didn't need a local partner, and they didn't pay taxes. Many benefits were offered: no tax, no import or export charges, easy visa processes, and top-class buildings and roads. It became very easy for companies to come and work in Dubai. That's why big names like Pepsi, Samsung, and Sony arrived. This smart move changed everything. Dubai became the business capital of the Middle East. It was no longer just a desert city. It became a place where global companies came to set up offices, build factories, and trade with the entire world. By this time, Dubai already had a good airport, but Sheikh Mohammed had a much bigger dream. In 1985, he started Emirates Airlines with just 2 airplanes. People laughed and said, "How can you build an airline with only 2 planes?" But he believed in the future. He made a rule that the government would not interfere. The airline must make money on its own. And it did. Emirates Airlines offered better service, good food, and more comfort than other airlines. Soon, Emirates was flying to big cities like London, Mumbai, and Cairo. Tourists and business people began coming to Dubai in large numbers. By the 1990s, Emirates became one of the best airlines in the world. It helped Dubai grow fast. While other cities closed their doors to foreigners, Dubai opened its arms. It welcomed people from all over the world. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the government started building beach resorts and hotels for rich travelers and families. New shopping ideas were introduced. The Dubai Shopping Festival began and became very popular. People came from many countries to shop, enjoy music, and win prizes. The city started mixing modern fun with traditional Arab markets called souks. Even the desert became part of the fun. Desert safaris, camel rides, and boat trips called dhow cruises were created. Tourists enjoyed these luxury experiences. Dubai was now not just about work, it was also about fun, adventure, and comfort. The city became a place where people could do business during the day and relax in luxury at night. It was safe, clean, and exciting. Visitors came not only to shop and explore, but also to see what Dubai would do next. Sheikh Mohammed and his team continued to plan smartly. They were always thinking about the next step. They did not copy other cities. They created their own path and their own style of doing things. This made Dubai truly different. By building strong trade systems, making room for global businesses, and welcoming tourists, Dubai showed that it was more than just sand and oil. It showed that ideas, vision, and teamwork could turn a desert into a dream city. This chapter of Dubai's story teaches us something important. If you want a great future, you must plan early, work hard, and welcome change. Sheikh Rashid and Sheikh Mohammed did exactly that, and their efforts shaped the Dubai we know today. Dubai started showing itself as a city where old traditions and new luxury live together. They showed the world that you can enjoy both culture and comfort in one place, and soon the world began to notice this special balance. At first, only a few thousand tourists visited, but then those numbers became millions. People came to shop in beautiful malls, walk on sunny beaches, and enjoy exciting desert rides. The city felt safe, clean, and full of new surprises every day. Dubai became famous for its luxury. You could see the past in the markets and mosques, and the future in tall buildings and new technology. Visitors loved that they could ride a camel in the morning and shop in the evening. In the 1990s, Dubai began to focus on technology. They built the first telecom system in the region. Soon, people in Dubai were using the internet, mobile phones, and ATMs before many other places. Even online payments became common very early. It wasn't just the buildings that were modern, the way people thought was modern too. The leaders of Dubai believed in new ideas. They wanted to bring in technology, speed, and smart systems to make life better for everyone living there. Before the year 2000, Dubai was already planning big things. The city started building tall towers like the World Trade Center. New highways and smart traffic lights were added. It was growing fast and becoming more organized, clean, and easy to move around. New neighborhoods were made like Jumeirah, Al-Barsha, and Dera. The city center got its first large shopping mall. It was not just for buying things. It had restaurants, play areas, and space for family time. It became a weekend favorite. To build all of this quickly, Dubai welcomed foreign workers. Many people came from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and the Philippines. These workers helped build roads, houses, and towers. Without their help, the city could not have grown so fast. Dubai was different from other Gulf cities. While others depended only on oil, Dubai built something bigger. It made ports, airports, and free trade zones. It created a global airline and invited companies from all over the world to invest. This decision to not depend only on oil changed everything. Dubai began to prepare for a time when oil would run out. It focused on business, tourism, and technology. That bold step helped turn Dubai into a global city for the future. By the early 2000s, Dubai was already shining. It had one of the world's biggest ports, Jebel Ali, and one of the fastest-growing airports. Emirates Airlines was winning awards. Dubai's government supported businesses and kept the city safe, clean, and full of life. People from everywhere came to Dubai to live, work, and visit. They saw that the city had order, modern services, and a good life. Dubai felt like a mix of many cultures, yet it stayed true to its roots and values. In 2006, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum became the ruler of Dubai. He had even bigger dreams. He said, "We are not competing with other cities in the Gulf. We are competing with the whole world." And he meant it. This is when Dubai started building some of the most famous projects on earth. One of them was the Burj Khalifa. The idea was born in the early 2000s. They wanted to make a building so tall people would never forget it. In 2004, work on Burj Khalifa began. Back then, it was called Burj Dubai. More than 12,000 workers from over 100 countries worked on the tower day and night. It was a dream coming to life, rising from the desert sky. The building took 6 years to finish. It used over 330,000 cubic meters of concrete and 39,000 tons of steel. It was designed by Adrian Smith from the United States. It was made to be strong, even against earthquakes and high winds. In 2010, the tower was opened. Its name was changed from Burj Dubai to Burj Khalifa to honor the UAE President Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed, who helped support Dubai during the financial crisis in 2009. It was a moment of pride. The Burj Khalifa is 828 meters tall, or 2,716 feet. It is the tallest building ever made by humans. It has 163 floors, a luxury hotel by Armani, apartments, offices, and even the world's highest observation deck for amazing city views. The elevators inside the tower are also the fastest in the world. They move at a speed of 10 meters per second. Everything in the tower was made to show the world what is possible when you have a dream and vision. Burj Khalifa became a symbol of Dubai's spirit. It told the world, here, nothing is impossible. The city had turned its dream into stone and steel. It became more than a tower. It became the face of a city that never gives up. Dubai always believed in thinking big. One of the boldest ideas ever was to build an island shaped like a palm tree. This island was not on land. It was made inside the sea, something no one had tried before. The project started in 2001 and finished in 2006. Workers used over 5.5 million cubic meters of rock to make it. The island has 16 palm fronds, a crescent on top, and a long trunk. It's even visible from space. The palm is home to 5-star hotels, luxury villas, clean beaches, shopping malls, and restaurants. One famous hotel on the island is Atlantis the Palm. People from all over the world visit it to enjoy its water park and ocean views. Why did they build this island? Because Dubai's coastline was too small. Sheikh Mohammed wanted to create more seafront land. Instead of complaining about what they didn't have, they made something completely new from water. That's the spirit of Dubai. Today, the Palm is home to celebrities, business people, and rich tourists. It shows how Dubai doesn't wait for opportunity. It creates it. The Palm added beauty and value to the sea and became one of the most famous islands on earth. Then, in 2008, Dubai opened the Dubai Mall. It is next to the Burj Khalifa and is the largest mall in the world by total area. It has over 1,200 shops and something fun for everyone who visits. Inside Dubai Mall, there's an indoor aquarium filled with sharks and rays. You can walk through a tunnel and see fish swimming all around you. There's also a large ice skating rink, a virtual reality park, and games for kids. The Dubai fountain outside the mall is world famous. Every night, water dances to music in front of huge crowds. Over 80 million people visit Dubai Mall every year. That's more visitors than any other place in the world. Dubai Mall is more than just a place to shop. It is like a small city. It has food, fun, technology, and fashion, all in one building. This made Dubai the shopping capital of the world. People came from everywhere. In 2009, Dubai launched the Dubai Metro. It was the first driverless train system in the Arab world. The trains are fast, clean, and run on electricity. The stations are designed with air conditioning to keep passengers cool in the heat. The metro connected all major parts of Dubai. Now, tourists and locals could travel without a car. They could visit malls, offices, and beaches using just a smart card. Dubai's transport became world-class, safe, cheap, and easy to use. From 2002 to 2008, something amazing happened. Dubai passed a new law that allowed foreigners to buy property. This changed everything. People from the UK, Russia, India, China, and Europe started buying houses and apartments in Dubai. Because of this law, big developers started mega projects. They built downtown Dubai, Dubai Marina, Jumeirah Lakes Towers, Business Bay, Arabian Ranches, and many more. Everywhere in the city, you could see cranes building tall towers and new homes. Dubai quickly became the fastest-growing city in the world. Construction was happening day and night. More people moved to the city. New schools, parks, and businesses opened. Dubai looked like a dream city rising from the sand. But in 2008, the world changed. A big economic crisis hit many countries. Real estate prices in Dubai dropped by 50 to 60%. Some projects stopped. Some investors left. Many companies closed. It was Dubai's darkest financial time. People were afraid. Some thought Dubai would fall. But Sheikh Mohammed did not give up. He stayed calm. Abu Dhabi helped with a $10 billion support package. In return, Burj Dubai was renamed Burj Khalifa to honor their help. The Dubai government worked hard to fix the problem. They reduced debt, joined some companies together, and protected big projects. They focused on keeping Dubai's image strong. By 2010, things started to get better, and recovery had begun. Dubai became smarter and more careful. The city learned from the crisis. They did not stop growing, but they planned more wisely. The city continued to rise, but with more balance and stronger foundations than ever before. In 2013, Dubai took another big step. It decided to try and win the bid to host Expo 2020, the first World Expo ever to be held in the Arab world. This was another brave and proud moment for Dubai. On November 27, 2013, the dream came true. Dubai won the bid. Fireworks lit up the Burj Khalifa. People danced and cheered in the streets. It was not just a win for Dubai. It was a win for the entire region. The World Expo would bring millions of people, new ideas, and global attention. Dubai had once again shown the world that with belief, action, and vision, even the wildest dreams could come true. The best was yet to come. When Dubai won the bid to host Expo 2020, the whole country celebrated. It was more than just an event. It showed the world that Dubai was not just a city. It was a place ready to lead the future. Dubai promised something big. Over 190 countries would join. They would welcome 25 million people from around the world. The expo would share new ideas in travel, environment, and technology. It would show how the world could move forward together. This gave Dubai great respect worldwide. People saw it as a city of the future. It was no longer only about buildings and shopping. Dubai was now about smart ideas, innovation, and bringing the world together in one place. By 2015, Dubai had changed a lot. It was not just about oil or buildings anymore. The city was now talking about smart cities, robots, and flying cars. Dubai was leading in areas like artificial intelligence and digital systems. They tested flying taxis in 2017. The idea was that people could fly around the city like in movies. Robotic police were introduced. These machines could help people and give directions. It was something very few cities had done before. Almost everything became digital. You could pay bills, get visas, and use government services online. Life became faster and easier. Tourists loved the comfort, and businesses found it easier to grow. Dubai was truly becoming a city from the future. Luxury also continued to grow. Police drove Ferrari cars. There were gold ATMs where people could buy real gold. 7-star hotels like Burj Al Arab welcomed kings, celebrities, and rich visitors. Dubai became a favorite place for the rich and famous. Social media influencers, actors, and investors started calling Dubai home. It was safe, clean, and exciting. Events and festivals were held all year. Dubai had become a dream city, not only for fun but also for work, health, and smart living. By 2015, Dubai was a world leader in tourism and business. It was the heart of the Middle East. It stood as a modern example of how strong leadership and big dreams can turn a small city into a global star. But then came a time no one expected. A virus spread across the world. It was called COVID-19. Countries closed airports. Borders were shut. Cities went silent. People stayed home. For the first time, even busy cities like Dubai had to stop. Dubai was at high risk. It depended on travel, hotels, and real estate, but flights stopped. Hotels became empty. Expo 2020, the dream event, was postponed. The whole world was scared. Many cities waited, but Dubai chose quick action. Dubai moved faster than most places. It locked down early. Streets were cleaned every day. Police used drones to watch the city. Cameras checked people's temperatures. Smartphone apps helped track safety and health across the population. Special centers were made to quarantine sick people. Free food was given to workers who had lost jobs. The poor were not left behind. The government made sure that every person had help, no matter who they were or where they came from. Then came the vaccination plan. The UAE became one of the first and fastest countries to give vaccines. Everyone, citizens, foreigners, and workers, got the vaccine for free. This helped Dubai become safe again while many countries were still struggling. Government services also changed. Everything went online. You could apply for business papers, health cards, and visas without going outside. Even shopping became contactless. People ordered food, clothes, and medicines from their phones. Life kept moving, just in a new way. Dubai also worked to bring back tourists safely. It created what they called a tourism bubble. This meant that people could visit if they followed strict safety rules. The city reopened for visitors faster than almost every other place in the world. Celebrities, business leaders, and tourists came to Dubai while their own countries were still closed. They felt safe in Dubai. The city offered tests, rules, and comfort. This kept the economy moving when other cities were facing long shutdowns. The postponed expo was finally held in 2021. It became the biggest global event after the pandemic. Over 24 million people came to visit. Countries showed their best ideas. Dubai proved again that it could host the world even after hard times. The event had smart robots, solar energy, and amazing designs. It was not just a show, it was a message that even after the world stopped, Dubai kept going. Even after darkness, Dubai found a way to shine bright again. This chapter in Dubai's story shows how it faced one of the hardest times in history. It did not wait. It worked, it helped its people, it protected the city, and it continued to dream bigger than ever before. While many countries were closed during the pandemic, Dubai stayed open. It welcomed people from all around the world. Celebrities, influencers, and travelers came to Dubai to escape lockdowns in their own countries. Dubai became a safe and open place. Instead of stopping, Dubai kept preparing. Expo 2020 was supposed to start in October 2020, but because of the virus, it was delayed. Finally, it began in October 2021 and lasted until March 2022. Even with the delay, it continued strong. Dubai did not cancel the event. It hosted one of the biggest global gatherings after COVID-19. It was a sign of strength and hope. People from all over the world came to see what Dubai had created after the pandemic. Expo 2020 was held in a brand new area called Dubai South. It had amazing buildings and smart technology. One of the main places was Al Wasl Dome, the world's largest dome with a 360-degree screen that showed lights, videos, and stories. There were pavilions from 192 countries. Each one shared new ideas about how to make life better. The themes were about future travel, clean energy, and smart living. Visitors saw robots, drones, solar farms, and cool inventions from all over the world. The Mobility Pavilion showed how people will move in the future. It had flying cars, Hyperloop transport, and more. The Sustainability Pavilion had solar panels and water-saving systems. It showed how to protect the planet and live in a greener way. The expo lasted for 6 months. Over 24 million people visited during that time. It was a huge success, especially after a very hard year for the world. Dubai showed that even after dark times, we can rise and shine again. Dubai proved that when others plan small, it thinks big. Even after hard times, it dreams like a kingdom of the future. It keeps working on ideas that many people think are too big or too impossible to try. One of the big new projects is Dubai Creek Tower. It is still under construction. It is planned to be taller than Burj Khalifa. The tower is located in Dubai Creek Harbor and is designed by a famous architect named Santiago Calatrava. This tower will not just be tall, it will show the next chapter of Dubai's dream. It will stand as a symbol of what is next. More growth, more beauty, and more belief in what humans can build with vision and effort. Another exciting plan is the Dubai Urban Master Plan 2040. This plan was shared in 2021. It is a long-term plan to make Dubai the best city to live in. It looks at what people will need in the future. In this plan, 60% of Dubai's land will be for nature and green areas. There will be more parks, trees, and places to walk. Communities will be connected better, and homes will be more affordable for more people to enjoy. There will also be more beaches and outdoor places for fun. The plan includes better schools, health centers, and creative spaces. It will give more chances to artists, business people, and new thinkers. It is a plan to help everyone live better. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia announced a new project called The Line, a smart city in the desert. But Dubai didn't step back. It pushed forward. It doubled its efforts on smart homes, flying taxis, and clean transportation like Hyperloop trains. Dubai is now working on areas with zero carbon. These places will use clean energy and protect the environment. Smart homes will use less power. New cities will be built for the future. Dubai wants to show what smart living really means. Another idea is Moon Dubai. It is a new plan to build a resort shaped like the moon. The project will cost $5 billion. It will look like the real moon and offer people a chance to walk on its surface. The Moon Dubai will also have a big hotel with 4,000 rooms, luxury houses, and a training center for people who love space. It will attract tourists, space fans, and people who want to see something out of this world. But Dubai is not only dreaming of the moon, it is also looking at Mars. In 2020, the UAE launched the Hope probe to Mars. In 2021, it reached the Red Planet. The UAE became the first Arab country to reach Mars. Now, Dubai is building something called Mars Science City. It is a place in the desert that will look like Mars. People will live there to practice future life on another planet. It will help scientists prepare for space travel and beyond. This shows that Dubai does not stop at what's normal. It wants to go far, past buildings, past beaches, even past Earth. Dubai's message is clear. We once built the tallest tower. Now we aim for the stars. This city is always ready for more, whether on land, water, or in space. Dubai keeps pushing forward. It dreams big, plans smart, and acts fast. That's how Dubai turned from a desert into one of the most amazing cities on Earth. To get ready for the future, Dubai started golden visas. These are long-term visas for 5 to 10 years. They are for skilled workers, business owners, artists, and smart people from around the world who want to live and work here. These golden visas helped people feel safe. They didn't have to worry about their visa ending. They could plan for the future. They could buy homes, start companies, and build a life in Dubai without fear of being asked to leave. This made Dubai a special place for digital nomads, YouTubers, creators, doctors, teachers, and students. Many of them came from other countries. Some worked online, while others opened businesses. Dubai became a new home for dreamers and hard workers. Today, Dubai is one of the most diverse cities on Earth. People from over 200 nationalities live there peacefully. They speak different languages and have different cultures, but they live in harmony and respect each other's ways of life. Dubai is also one of the safest cities in the world. Crime rates are near zero. People walk around safely day or night. Families feel protected. It is a place where people feel comfortable and where laws are respected by everyone. The city is known for having the best of everything. The world's top airline, Emirates, is based here. It also has the most luxurious hotels, high-quality schools, and modern hospitals. People come for work, but they also enjoy life. All year, Dubai has big events, festivals, concerts, and shows. The weather is sunny most of the year. There is no income tax, which means people can save more money. There is no disorder, just peace and clear rules. Dubai is not just a city anymore. It is a global brand. People from all over the world know the name. When they hear Dubai, they think of success, luxury, safety, and hope. It has become a dream place for many. Let's stop and remember where it all began. Once, this land was full of sand and camels. There was no water, no buildings, no money. People lived in huts made of palm leaves. Life was hard, and the future was unknown. But through strong leadership and big dreams, Dubai changed everything. The leaders took risks, worked hard, and never gave up. They believed in their vision when no one else did. They saw a bright future while others only saw a desert. This is not just a story about buildings and malls. It is a story about belief. When others said no, Dubai said yes. When others gave up, Dubai kept going. It teaches us that vision and action can build miracles. Dubai started with nothing, no oil, no power, no support. But it believed. It worked in the heat, in silence, and in hope. It built roads, ports, and airports even before oil came. It made a place for success before it arrived. Now you know the full story of Dubai. It began as a small fishing village with no electricity or roads. There was no comfort, only hard work, hot sun, and big dreams. But a dream alone wasn't enough. They had to act. They worked day and night. They failed many times but kept going. They believed in a future no one else could see. Today, Dubai is not just a point on the map. It is a lesson for the world about what is possible. Many cities waited for the future to arrive, but Dubai built it. They didn't say, maybe. They said, we will. And that is why people from all over the world now come to Dubai to live, work, grow, and rise. Here are some life lessons from Dubai's story. First, your beginning doesn't decide your future. Dubai started with nothing, but it dreamed big. You too can start small and grow if you stay focused and believe in your goals. Second, invest in people, not just buildings. Dubai built schools and hospitals before luxury malls. It gave workers homes and care. True growth happens when people grow, not just when money grows. Always take care of your team and your community. Third, prepare early. Dubai built airports and ports before it found oil. They got ready for success before it came. You should always prepare, even when nothing seems certain. The door opens for those who are already standing in front of it. Fourth, don't copy the world, surprise it. Dubai didn't follow others. It made its own rules and style. It created new ideas and new ways. You don't have to be like everyone else. Be different. That's how people remember you. Fifth, think far ahead. Most people think about tomorrow. Dubai planned for 50 years into the future. Always play the long game. Good things take time. Don't rush. Build step by step and keep your eyes on the big picture. Sixth, don't break in hard times. Adapt. Dubai faced the pearl market crash, the 2008 financial crisis, and the COVID-19 pandemic. Each time it came back stronger. You too can rise again after falling. Don't quit. Just change your path. Seventh, respect every worker. From the leader to the cleaner, everyone helped build Dubai. Success is not one person's job. It is a team effort. Always thank the people who walk with you. Everyone's role matters on the road to greatness. If Dubai can rise from sand to skyline, so can you. If Dubai can turn nothing into everything, so can you. Even if your dream feels impossible now, build it one step at a time. One day, the world will notice. Thank you for listening to the full story of Dubai. If this story gave you hope or inspired you, remember to share it. This is more than a video. It is your journey of change. And always remember, even the desert can bloom